in the last years of the spring and autumn period, around 2,500 years ago.
The ancient Zhou dynasty's power waned. At the time, China was a land splintered by the ambitions of its many warlords.
The Warring States period followed in the next 150 years. It was a time of both heroism and treachery, where loyalty was highly praised and valued. This was when the famous book, The Art of War, was written, and when Confucianism and Taoism started to gain popularity.
Amidst this tumultuous backdrop, emerged the story of the hero of today's video, Yurang, a man with unwavering devotion and resolve. Little is known about the life of Yurang or his background, except that he had a wife.
Yurang lived in the Jin state, one of the 7 biggest states of the Warring States period around 470 BCE.
And Jin state was dominated in turn by a few powerful warlords of big clans.
Yurang's career began in obscurity,
serving first the Fan clan and then the Zhonghan clan.
In both households he remained unnoticed,
his talents buried under the weight of his humble status.
It was not until he entered the service of Shibo,
also a powerful noble and warlord of the Jin state, that his fortunes changed. Shibo recognized Yurang's potential and treated him with profound respect, fostering a bond that transcended the typical master-servant relationship.
In the year 453 BC, Shibo's life came to a brutal end. The clans Han, Zhao, and Wei of Jin state united against him, and in a final devastating battle,
Shibo was defeated and killed. His head was severed, and Zhao Xiangzi of the Zhao clan, the most revengeful of his enemies, lacquered Shibo's skull to use as a drinking vessel,
a symbol of ultimate humiliation and desecration.
Crushed by the loss of his master, Yurang escaped to the mountains, his heart heavy with grief and a burning desire for revenge. He could not bear the thought of Shibo's honor being sullied in such a grotesque manner.
It was in the solitude of the mountains
that Yurang swore a solemn oath.
He would avenge Shibo no matter the cost.
Yurang's path was filled with danger and hardship. As a man without a strong background or unparalleled fighting skills, to infiltrate Zhao Xiangzi's palace,
he chose the most difficult and humiliating path
by disguising himself as a convict, a lowly servant tasked with cleaning the toilets.
He carried a dagger close to his heart at all times, while waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
But luck was on Zhao's side. As he approached the bathroom,
an inexplicable sense of danger made him hesitate.
His guards discovered Yurang, and he was brought before Zhao. Despite the failed assassination,
Zhao Xiangzi was moved by Yurang's loyalty and determination.
"I only wish to avenge Shibo,"
Yurang declared, his voice steady and unflinching.
Recognizing the nobility of his act,
Zhao Xiangzi chose to spare his life, saying,
"You are a righteous man and a loyal servant.
Shibo is very lucky to have you avenge him,
as he has no heirs himself. I will be more cautious in the future." In a miracle, he released Yurang. Although grateful to Zhao, Yurang remained undeterred in his quest.
Yurang's resolve only deepened.
To escape recognition, he painted his body with lacquer,
causing painful sores to appear. He swallowed hot coals to alter his voice,
making it a raspy whisper. He shaved off his hair and eyebrows.
He was finally satisfied with his disguise
when he dressed himself as a beggar and walked past his wife, who did not recognize him. However, a close friend of his recognized him,
and weeping with pity and sadness,
asked why he did not use the fact that Zhao admired his loyalty and talents to win Zhao's trust, and then find an opportunity to make his revenge.
Yurang responded, "To serve a man with the intention of betraying him is dishonorable.
I know my choice is difficult, but I want the future generations to be ashamed of serving their lords with treachery." This profound sense of honor drove Yurang to his final act, learning of Zhao's travel route.
He hid beneath the Red Bridge, waiting to strike.
This bridge is still standing today, and became a tourist attraction. As Zhao Xiangzi's chariot crossed,
the horses sensed the danger and startled.
Zhao's guards found Yurang poised with a dagger. Confronted once more,
Zhao Xiangzi was very curious about one thing.
Why Yurang?
who served to other clan warlords, who were even killed later by Jibo, chose only to avenge Jibo's death. Yurang replied, "The Fan and Zhonghang clans treated me as an ordinary man, so I repaid them as one. Jibo treated me as a nobleman, and so I repay him as one."
Deeply moved by it,
But aware he could not release Yurang again, Zhao ordered his men to surround him.
knowing that he could not escape a second time.
Yurang made a final request, to symbolically avenge Jibo by stabbing Zhao's clothes. Impressed by Yurang's persistence and loyalty, Zhao consented to his final ask. As Yurang struck the robe with his dagger, he cried out to the heavens, "Now I can avenge Jibo's death." With his mission symbolically complete, Yurang took his own life, finally able to face his master in the afterlife without shame. The story of Yurang's loyalty spread throughout the land, inspired awe and respect. His unwavering commitment to honor and duty became a beacon of virtue in a time of chaos, a testament to the power of loyalty and the strength of the human spirit. Yurang is considered one of the foremost famous assassins of the spring and autumn period. His story was chronicled in Assassins, one of the books from the series Shiji, or Historical Records. Shiji was written in the Western Han period by Saimarkian, who started writing the book in 104 BCE
and took 13 years to complete it.
making it the book that took the longest time to be written of its kind in China.